Hello students, BA Part 1. Welcome back to English Literature classes. Today our topic is A.Z. Gardner as an essayist. Okay, A.Z. Gardner एक निबंधकार के रूप में. ओके स्टूडेंट, कल हमने A.Z. गार्डनर का रोल स्टाइल बताया था आपको और आज हम बताएंगे आपको A.Z. गार्डनर एक एसेइस्ट के रूप में. ओके स्टूडेंट, so without wasting much time we should start this video on this topic. Okay, basically A.Z. Gardner was a journalist. He was editor of the Daily News, the most popular journal of the liberal part. बेसिकली तौर पर अगर देखें हम तो A.Z. गार्डनर एक जर्नलिस्ट थे. ही वॉज एडिटर ऑफ द डेली न्यूज़ और वो डेली न्यूज़ जो डेली की खबरें आती हैं उनके वो एडिटर भी थे. ओके, the most popular journal of the Liberal Party. As a journalist, he used to write under three entrance AGG to conceal his identity. Gardner used to write under the pseudonym Alpha of the Print for London Evening and The Star. His essays contributed to the Star were later on published in 4 volumes. Number 1, Pebbles on the Shore, 1917. Leaves in the Wind, 1919. Windfalls, 1920. Many Heroes, 1924. गार्डनर्स प्रोज स्टाइल इज अनट्रेडिशनल. इनका जो प्रोज स्टाइल है वो अपारंपरिक है. ओके, ही टेक्स ए सिंपल सब्जेक्ट्स एंड डेवलप्स इट इन ए नैरेटिव स्टाइल एक्सप्रेसिंग हिज व्यू ऑफ सोशल रिफॉर्म टू इम्प्रूव ह्यूमन बिहेवियर. ओके, ए सोशल थिंकर. A.Z. Gardner is a social thinker. The element of social welfare is rich in his essay. He believes in writing with a purpose of social improvement. As a writer, he is hurt seeing the loss of culture and politeness in social behavior. Okay? Gardner wishes to infuse love, understanding, and politeness in the social behavior. He is of the firm opinion if we wish to live in a civilized society, we have to be civil and rational. On shaking hands, Gardner thinks over the custom of handshaking. He believes there should not be any objections on his customs. That seems harmless and loving. He is surprised to know that there is a heavy criticism of it on grounds of health. Doctor asked to give up the custom of handshaking and adopt some better custom to express greetings to one another. But handshaking is an old practice done at meeting or departing with any friends or relatives. People would never give up this practice so easily. Gardner warns that there would be needed to make provision for legal action. Otherwise, the custom of handshaking would go on as usual. नेक्स्ट है हमारा comprehensive approach. A.Z. Gardner's approach is always comprehensive. For example, in his social essay on shaking hands, when Gardner think over the custom of handshaking, he refers to other customs of salutations also. He refers to objects on this custom. There is a heavy criticism of it on ground of health. Doctors asked to give up the custom of handshaking and adopt some better custom to express greetings to one another. The Christian use this custom, but many people in the world don't shake hands. There are different customs to exchange greetings. For example, the Japanese bow, the Indian salams, the Chinese make a serious movement of the hand, and the Arab touches the breast of his friend at parting with the tips of his finger as custom of exchanging greetings. Okay. नेक्स्ट है आपका प्रैक्टिकल अप्रोच. एजी गार्डनर्स अप्रोच इज ऑलवेज प्रैक्टिकल. In his social essay on shaking hands, Gardner thinks over the custom of handshaking and the issues of giving up the custom on the ground of health. In this matter, he points out that handshaking is an old practice done at meeting on departing with any friend or relatives. People would never give up this practice so easily. Gardner warns that hand would revolt if they would not be allowed to do their natural duty. They would not be passive if they are not changed up to prevent them from catching the other person's hand. Next is classification, clarity of thought and expression. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट है हमारा क्लासिफिकेशन, क्लियरिटी ऑफ थॉट एंड एक्सप्रेशन. गार्डनर्स बिलीव इन क्लियरिटी ऑफ थॉट एंड एक्सप्रेशन. फॉर दिस पर्पस ही adopts the style of classification. He points out how different nations have their different ways of salutation. For example, the Japanese bow, the Indian salams, the Chinese makes a serious movement of the hand, and the Arab touches the breast of his friend at parting with the tips of his finger, as custom of exchanging greetings. Kissing too is a popular as a custom of salutations. Okay. Next point है हमारा blending of seriousness and simplicity. As an essayist, Gardner's motive is clear. He does not wish to impress his readers with his great scholarship. On the contrary, to win their faith, he makes efforts to look ignorant like them and expresses good ideas as conclusion of some practical experiences. Thus, he blends seriousness with simplicity. Gardner takes interest in simple commonplace subjects and develops them skillfully to conclude a great message. but they inspire great and novel thought. To be successful in his aim, in this aim, he arouses his readers' faith in him and creates his interest in the essay. He concludes the essay with a serious suggestions. Next point is satiric tone. Gardner uses a satiric tone in his essay when he writes an essay on superstitions. He passes satire on irrational superstitions. Okay. Next point, elements of humor. Gardner fills his essay with bright humor. For this purpose, he uses thought as well as style. For example, in the essay on shaking hands, he wishes to tell that with handshaking, the true feeling of friendship is not expressed. He writes it in the following way: a greetings which we really feel without a grip of hands to accompany it would seem like a repulse or a skyless. Okay. Conclusion. Thus, Gardner is a great prose writer. His essays are phrases worthy. Okay. Gardner's essays are a plea for improved social behavior. He is one of the most popular essayists of the modern age. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Next topic होगा हमारा रॉबर्ट लैंड एज एन एसिस्ट. थैंक यू.